Welcome to week 14 of Monday Night Hockey. I'm Simon Mason, and on tonight's show we've got highlights from Beeston at home to East Grinstead, University of Birmingham against Surbiton. In the men's Premier Division we've got highlights from Brooklands at home to the University of Exeter and Beeston at home to East Grinstead. First we head to Nottingham to join up with BTV for Beeston's match against East Grinstead. Beeston's form have been faltering of late, and they'd be looking for a win to push back upwards towards the playoff positions.
So it's Chloe Brown who opens the scoring with the calmest of penalty strokes there, beating Beeston's keeper. Natalie Robson in goal today. Let's watch it again. Wasn't hanging about, was she? Ball on the spot. One pace in and ball in the back of the net. Sleep at the back. Free hit taken quickly. Ball in. Shot on the turn, yes, it's Holder who plants the amount of attention that she requires from the opponent, which gives space for those around her to capitalise. And there's another one, my goodness! And East Grinstead really are on fire now. That one absolutely slammed across the face of the goalkeeper. Well positioned to give the penalty corner. So again, plenty of white shirts around the top of the circle for East Grinstead here. Better routine this time. Shot slid in and it's gone right the way through. And East Grinstead have a fourth goal. And with it, here she is. Just open those wrists up. Yep, it was sorties into the opponent's circle. The game could have gone either way. But almost from the first moment. And well, that's moment of controversy here. The umpire, I think, has signalled a goal, but she's now saying she's going to speak to her colleague. And there's a fifth, beautifully taken this time. Well, she deserves a goal, and Bray goes across to thank the provider. But let's watch again here. Seemed to be no real danger with the build-up on that left-hand side.
Thank you.
But Bray just. And the final hooter has sounded.
Jo Turnbull's second half strike, her third of the season, gave the University of Birmingham their first win in 11 matches against Surbiton. Holcombe beat Slough by 4-1. Their goals for the home side came from Durkee Chamberlain, 2 for Sofia Virengo-Savino and 1 for Joanne Westwood. Philippa Newton got the consolation goal for Slough. Anya Curran put Bowden ahead against Clifton Robinsons just before the half-time interval. Claire Thomas got her 13th and 14th of the season well into the second half to turn the game on its head and send all 3 points back to Bristol. Natasha James scored in the 3rd minute against Canterbury to give Buckingham the lead before Tilly Tillings equalised in the 22nd minute. The goals from Madeline Newlin and Liz George put the home side 2 goals up at the interval. Eloise Leahy extended the advantage further in the 42nd minute. Augustina Alvarez gave the visitors hope, but that was snuffed out as James scored her second of the match immediately after. A last-minute strike from Phoebe Richards meant the final score was Buckingham 6, Canterbury 2. So Holcombe have now regained their 3-point lead at the top of the table over Surbiton, with East Grinstead, Clifton Robinsons and Buckingham now looking like the teams that will challenge for a playoff position. The University of Birmingham's victory sees them pull out a vital 4-point gap over Slough, with Canterbury still 4 points further adrift. Brooklands Manchester University hosted the University of Exeter on Saturday morning. Both sides went into this one with good recent form, Brooklands in particular having not lost in 5 matches. Let's join Tom Lush for this one.
And Exeter have an early opportunity with a penalty corner in the 5th minute. Hooper off the top. Oh, and it's gone in! Thomas Butler is claiming it. He just got a little touch before Flanagan flattened him. And he's given the students the lead. Butler just creeps in to the right of screen and gets the faintest of touches, but it's enough to beat Robbie Turner low down to his right. 1-0 to Exeter. Brooklands trying to play out from the back. Flanagan has it now, the captain. Passes it left to Humphreys. Humphreys under pressure on Brooks and he's lost it. Brooks streaking into the D. He lays it off to Winter who scores! Archie Winter doubles Exeter's lead with 24 minutes gone. And Brooklands are stunned here at George's Road. Brooks capitalised on the mistake from Humphreys. And all he had to do was lay it across to Winter. And the striker did the rest. Brooklands with a penalty corner just before half-time. Little bit of movement at the top of the D. It's out to Flanagan! What a save by Hooper on the line. Really good work by Sam Hooper. He was low to sweep the ball away. Flanagan's flick was flying in. Hooper dug out the Yorker and guided it down to square leg magnificently. Into the second half now, and Exeter back on the attack. Working their way down the right-hand side. Cook trying to work a bit of space. He's still going Cook. Oh, he's done really well. Wouldn't that have been fantastic? Lovely bit of skill by Ben Cook as he tries the upright reverse volley. Just pushes it wide of the post. Brooklands trying to mount a counter-attack through Carres. He can't get past Hooper. He lays up to Carson. He's got plenty of time down this right-hand side. Carson back to Hooper. Really nice link up this by Exeter. Oh, wonderful skill by Carson. And James Carson gives Exeter a 3-goal lead. A fantastic finish by the Welsh international. He still had a lot of work to do as he received the ball on the top of the D. He gets away a firecracker into Turner's left-hand corner. 3-0 Exeter. Hooper with plenty of time. Trying to play a long ball, but it's easily cut out by Flanagan. Flanagan into Ray Hills. They're going to have to create something soon, Brooklands, if they're going to mount a fight back. Carres carrying into the 22. Is this their chance? Goal for David Flanagan! His 4th in 4 weeks. Has he managed to get Brooklands back into this game? Really nice bit of skill by Carres, opening up the space for Flanagan. And in these kind of positions, he's never going to miss. Right into the corner. Jackson. Oh, what a save! Bullman from the penalty corner, reaching out and saving Exeter there. Brooklands looking to go quickly from the long corner. Horn's got in, and this time it's Hooper with the block. Back against the wall stuff for Exeter. See here, Horn does really well, getting a shot away. Hooper denies him. And this save from Bullman just seconds earlier is incredible. Just getting enough to push it past his right-hand post.
Hooper, possession! Possession!
And here there, Hooper instructed to keep hold of the ball. But he's played a really easy pass down the right-hand side to Cornwell.
Up we go!
Oh, and Winter almost had his second. Brooklands pushing to get back into the game, leaving themselves exposed at the back. Archie Winter just inches away. Brooklands back on the offensive with a penalty corner, trailing by 2 goals. And it's another great save by Bullman. He enjoyed that, the keeper. Flanagan flicking low to the goalie's right. He gets down really well. He's made a few crucial saves today, Bullman. Time running out for Brooklands here. Flanagan into Carres. And there is the final whistle. Exeter pull off a magnificent victory. 3-1 against Brooklands.
Now we're back to BTV for the men's match between Beeston and East Grinstead. Two sides looking to cement their hold on playoff positions.
Yeah, Simon Faulkner's flicking is very powerful. Often low, but powerful.
And Hodgman got a glove on it, but can't keep it out. And East Grinstead have the lead that their possession in the game to date just about deserves. And it's their captain, Simon Faulkner, who gives them the lead. Let's watch the corner again here, Steve.
Very good injection. Not hugely high, but it was rising and angling its way away from Simon Hood.
It's Hibble who takes it on.
Very good corner.
And it's
very good corner.
Hibble who scores. Well, what a response that is from the home boys here. Just what the doctor ordered.
He's carried on where he left off before his injury.
This is not an easy skill.
Excellent, excellent flick.
Beating deflection off Hodgman. Faulkner again.
He's done it low and hard into the corner, and that's more of a trait of his corner flicking.
That is his trademark, isn't it? But what a talisman he's proving to be here for his team. Let's watch it again. I thought Hodgman was a little further to his own right this time.
Yes.
And Faulkner all along
speed.
the
I think we'd mentioned it a second or two before that corner was awarded, and it was the pace of the passing that I think. Ooh. Oh,
what?
There we go. What a response again!
Unbelievable stuff. Well, it was. I think initially it was a fantastic save from Paddy Smith, who is nothing if not spectacular in the goal. But the follow-up has seen the ball bundled into the back of the net, and bundled it most certainly was. Let's watch it again here. Great perseverance initially.
It's hit the bar and come back out, hasn't it? Save bar and
yes.
Then
Seven Oaks starting to look somewhat detached down at the bottom, but those points for Exeter today, or University of Exeter, start to suck Wimbledon back into the mix.
Yes. Seven Oaks playing Wimbledon today as well.
Well, that's a massive game. Oh! It's forced over the line, and East Grinstead have got the lead again. Beeston are complaining about some infringement they think they've seen in the circle. I don't think there's very much point in the umpire referring with his colleague on this one. Let's watch it again. Well, it's a real tangle.
Just what we're talking about. That
Hybel again takes it on.
Well,
and it's I think with a deflection, and it was a player down at the top of the circle, but the goal is going to stand.
Yes.
And Beeston have got out of jail again. Did this one take a big deflection, Steve? Or
I think it did take a deflection. I'm just trying to see how the player got injured, whether it came off. Oh, I think it was a follow through with the stick that's hit the player.
Instant pass out to this left-hand side.
Angle's very wrong there.
Very wrong. Yeah, and that's what happens when you hurry things.
Yeah. And there we go.
That might be enough. That is enough. And Beeston have been beaten here on their home turf by East Grinstead, who pick up 3 vital points.
Hampstead and Westminster fired 7 past Holcombe. Sam French, 2 for Rupert Shipley, Matt Guys-Brown, James Oates, James Chaffrey and Chris Cargo scoring for the visitors. Nick Banderack with both of Holcombe's goals as they lost their 4th match in a row.
Watch his index finger. Alright.
A brace from Alan Forsyth and goals from Ben Boone, James Royce and Hayden Belts gave Surbiton a comfortable victory at Reading, for whom Lee Morton scored. Wimbledon put 6 past Sevenoaks. Their goals came from Ed Horler, Phil Roper, Callum Swinnerton Irons, Jack Waller, Chad Conlon and Ben Arnold. The top 4 are beginning to pull away from their challengers, with Surbiton heading the way on goal difference over Hampstead and Westminster. Reading will now be looking over their shoulders, with both Wimbledon and the University of Exeter winning, while Sevenoaks' stay in the Premier Division could come to an end next weekend. So that's all for tonight's show. Join us again next week for more Premier Division action.